I 100% am so grateful for all the confidence you guys have been giving me and my wife and everyone that's been working on the series, The College Girl. We're taking a huge risk by slowing down our upload schedule and by focusing on making really good content at a time when the internet just wants you to pump out crap as fast as possible. I'm literally devoted to living off my savings for the year just because I want to tell the story that it seems like you guys are connecting with most. I see you guys being so kind and generous with your really polite comments. I feel like by sharing my college story, I'm connecting with you guys in a way that's kind of making us friends almost. And I feel like I'm gathering friends that are like just the best, nicest, funnest people on the internet, which is so good to remember that there are great people on here that just want to hear a good story. So I have good news for you. Number one, episode 4 is confirmed. It's coming out, script's done, aiming for an early December release. And I'm gonna keep the banner on my channel page updated so you can check in there to see when it's coming out. Second thing is a little more casual. I just want to look at your comments today. And looking at your comments, I just want to thank some of you because I've never felt this good about producing content as I have from when I see the comments that are getting left on like even the most recent video. So I just wanted to share some with you so you could see that I'm listening to your voices and you're being heard. Man, I love this College Girl series. I'm currently in college right now. That's from Kings0424. Dude, 65 likes. That's what this is all about. We want to connect with you guys. This series feels too good for YouTube. Like it needs to be on Netflix or some other streamer and get an Emmy Award. It's so heartfelt and honest. It was really hard for me to open up that much in episode 3, which is what that comment is from. It's a story, if you haven't seen it, about breaking up with my high school girlfriend, and that's obviously a person I haven't thought about in like 20 years. But when you start to tell the story and you start going through old notes to just make it historically accurate, it feels like it was just yesterday. And so there would be moments I'd be animating the video like right here, and I would just start bawling, and then I'd have to go to my wife and cry. She'd be like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I broke up with my girlfriend 20 years ago." It must have looked like an idiot. So then to see the comments that it meant a lot to you guys that we did open up like that was like a super rewarding moment. So that comment in particular really was very a proud moment. So thanks. I've also seen comments about Pam being a bigger part of the channel, my wife, and I just want to stand right next to you guys and give her a standing ovation. You go, Pammy Clark. You go, girl. Isn't she killing it? She went into this being like, I'm not an actress. I'm not gonna be able to pull this off. And she is just crushing, knocking everything out of the park. Super proud of her. And so thank you guys for those comments to her. They're awesome. Also should say thank you to the entire cast. The fact that I've gotten so many friends to come on board, and a lot of times, fun fact, we try and cast all people we know from college to make it that much more authentic, which has been super challenging, but rewarding. And they just all have done a job beyond my expectations. Share a couple more here. I love this series. I hope it continues. Thank you. And it is going to continue. We have enough content with this to go for 4 seasons. We could easily do 4 seasons with, backpacking through Europe, moving to LA, making a Steven Spielberg-esque short film. There's so much to talk about, and I hope we can do it all. But we've definitely committed to at least doing the first season, which will be all of freshman year. We also would love to do all 4 seasons. That would be so awesome. But again, it comes down to, is there enough interest by the end of season 1? And if there's enough interest and enough hype, we'll do it. If not, I think I'm gonna sunset animation and just figure something else out, because at least we'll have gone out on a high note, right, with our best content possible. And that's what I want to give you guys with this series. And seeing these comments, like the wait for this video has been insane, 17 likes. dude, you did it. Thanks for taking your fans' advice and getting it out. 60 likes. Seeing all that stuff makes me feel like we are on a good track and we're doing something right here. And now the final bit of good news related to the community is we've noticed, you guys, there's been an uptick in search for our podcast, Glad You're Here. And so we're going to start a second channel with Glad You're Here clips. The podcast is still going to remain on Patreon, where you can listen to it 100% for free. But if you want to check out the clips and be a part of our lives in a bigger way, there'll be a link in the description. There's literally more hairs between my eyebrows right here than there are subscribers on that new channel. So we're making it entirely because we saw your interest from it. And so if that's something you've been looking for, we made it for you. So I hope you enjoy it. So thank you. Yeah, thanks for the positive feedback. Thanks for enjoying the series. And thank you for just being a positive person on the internet.